Hello everybody and happy Earth Week. Let's grab a drink as we celebrate our Earth, and I just want to go over a couple of different things that I like to do to try and reduce my carbon footprint. You know, nobody's perfect. We as a human species are a pretty wasteful breed. Just look at our landfills, our impact on the environment and such. So I want to just list off a couple of different things that I like to do that helps out the planet and share that with you, because this is the only planet that us humans can live on as far as we know. I mean, we always say let's go to Mars. I don't even know if we can actually live on Mars. I'm not a scientist. But yeah, Earth is our only home planet at this point in time. We need to take care of it. So these are just a couple of things that I like to do to help do that. And please tell me the things that you like to do also in the comments. So I don't know what you said. Let's grab a drink. I have some lavender black tea that my husband and I got at a coffee shop. We walked. It was a beautiful day, and that's kind of like our weekend tradition. Now that it's nice out, we like to walk to the coffee shop, get a drink. It's just nice to spend some quality time with each other, get a walk in. Great way instead of driving. Great exercise, great for the planet. Except I'm sad because it's almost gone. But anyway, let's get started. The first thing that I like to do is I like to collect nice takeout containers. During this time, my husband and I have been so fortunate to be able to work and to work from home. So in order to kind of give back, we have eaten a lot of takeout from local restaurants to help support them. So I like to keep the good takeout containers because takeout containers are great. They make great prop boxes. They help with watering. If you have a plant that's in a hard spot to like take back and forth to the sink, just put, if I can get one, just put one of these under the plant, water it, let it drain, and then take it out and, whoa, loud truck. Did you need to do that? Let it drain. And then when you're done watering, take it out and dump out the excess water. Great for that. The lids of the takeout containers make great saucers. If you're running out of saucers and you don't want to go buy more, these make great saucers because they have a little lip and that will catch water. Just, don't water your plant like a lot, then it'll overflow with any saucer. It'll do that, but great thing. I don't know what they're doing outside. I think it's a moving truck. I'll try to go fast. If you are in need of a potting mat, you don't have to go buy one. Use a cardboard box. This was my potting, well, this one and many others, because this is not waterproof, so they eventually get a little dingy and gross. So this was my potting mat for the longest time. My godparents this past Christmas bought me a potting mat, so I don't really use this anymore. But this was what I was using for years. And if you do want to make it a little more water resistant, cut up a plastic bag and lay it in here. But these are pretty shallow, so it's easy to work in them. But they still have this nice lip, so they contain the soil. Great potting mats, or potting box, if you will. Next, upcycle old jars. If you have a spaghetti jar, you can use that as a prop jar. If you have glass water vest, like I'll show you. This is a vase drink. This is like a sparkling water, and I love vase containers for prop jars because they have a narrow neck, so the plant doesn't like fall in here, and then they're tall, so it really allows the roots to form, and so the bottom of the plant isn't sitting here. I don't like when it does that. I don't know why, but I don't. So like jarrito jars, I have used that. Do you guys know what jarrito is? You guys know what jarrito? Okay, I mentioned it, so I'll show you. It's a drink. So great prop jar. I like to reuse candle jars. This is a candle jar. It's a great little outer pot because this plant's in leca. It's awesome. And then I like to upcycle dishware that I don't use anymore. Like this. Look at this. This is so cute. I love it. It's in a little teapot, a little teacup, and it's adorable. I love it. So upcycle whenever you can. Like I think it adds like a unique vintage look that I personally really dig, so I think it's great. I forgot one, hold on. I wanted to show you. You can even upcycle plastic because again, this is Unlucka and this is a great outer pot. This is Dean's, my favorite dip of all time. I can't buy it that often because I will eat it all in one sitting because I have no self-control at all. At least I admit it, okay? It's fine. But I think this is a cool outer pot, and it's just an old Dean's jar that I probably ate in one sitting. Yeah. Ooh, maybe I should have gotten another drink. I'm like, hold on, breath. Next, utilize nature. Utilize it when you can. For example, I don't know, I filmed a moss pole video and I don't know when that is coming out. It's gonna be before or after, but I did not like it. And the plant that my monstera that I put on the moss pole, I took off and I could not find my original pole that I had it on. So I went outside, I got a stick. That's what my plant's on. I dig it. I think it looks cool. So if you have a plant that wants to climb and you don't want to buy a trellis or anything, just go outside, grab a stick, put it on that. I think it looks cool. I've also used, reused, like sometimes in plant shipments you get like a bamboo stick so the box doesn't crush on the plant. Those make good poles for your plants. If you have old like barbecue skewers, I've used those for my plants to climb on. Really, like any household thing that is like a stick you can use for your plants to climb on. And they're perfectly happy. You don't need a fancy moss pole or a fancy trellis for them to do that. They don't know the difference. They don't know. Composting is also a really great way to reduce your carbon footprint. You don't need a compost bin. I have one that my parents gave me when they moved from their house to a condo, but you can use a bucket. There are tons of under the sink composting bins that you can use, but again, you don't have to buy anything. You can just use a bucket to compost in. Just make sure you kind of make a lid for it to keep out flies and to contain the smell, because it does get a little stinky. But compost is so great for your gardens. You can even add it to your soil for your indoor plants. And then the juice, it's called compost juice, which my husband hates that word. Compost juice can be used as fertilizer, which is great for your plants. So composting is awesome. And then last, what I like to do is I like to collect rainwater. My mother-in-law 2 Christmases ago gifted me a water barrel, a rain barrel, it's water, you know, a rain barrel. So that's how I collect my rainwater now. But before that, when it was raining, I would just stick anything outside to collect that rainwater so I could use it on my plants. And it really depends where you live, because some rainwater can be quite acidic and that can be harmful. So maybe test the pH of your rainwater, but I didn't, because I didn't know that when I started doing it, and I was using it to water my plants and nothing bad happened. So I think my pH of my rainwater is pretty good. But that's what I really use to water my plants, so I don't have to use sink water. And maybe saves me money. I'm not sure. I pay the water bill, I should know, but I don't remember. All right, that's all the things that I could think of that I like to do to just help out Mother Earth. Comment below and let me know what you like to do. I'm also in the market for a new composter because mine is broken. So if you have suggestions, comment below, please. I haven't really been researching that yet, but I will because I need one. Again, happy Earth Week, and let's just try to take care of our planet together. And small steps can make a big impact. So thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time. Cheers. It's almost gone. I shall savor every last sip.